Hey, good morning, Facebook world. Some quick thoughts to maybe help you with your day, to help you have a better weekend, and maybe just a better outlook on next week. There's been some times in my life where I felt down, or some times where I was a little bit depressed. A lot of times, as a preacher, those times that I'm down are ministry related. Maybe I had an idea for something and I was pumped up about a new project or a new ministry, and there were some negative people that shot it down. Or maybe I've been working with somebody trying to help them through a difficult time and try to lead them to Jesus, and they're doing really good, and then they fall back into the old ways of living. Or maybe it was, someone had an issue that I couldn't help with. I couldn't help them overcome a particular problem that they are having. And it's during those times that often I will feel like giving up. It's during those times that I'll often feel like quitting. And then what will happen is I'll get a text message from somebody. Or someone will write me a card or give me a call or pay me a visit. And their encouragement will help see me through those difficult times. And I'm sure all of us will agree that we need caring people around us when we're hurting. When we're hurting, we need someone to maybe give us some advice, or we need somebody to put their arm around us. We need somebody there to let us know that they care. And we should be there for our friends when they're hurting. We should be there to comfort them when they're going through a difficult time. The Apostle Paul wrote, that we should weep with those who weep. That idea of empathy, that idea of hurting when others hurt, is a biblical idea. Jesus did that same thing over in Luke chapter 11. I just want to share with you a quick scripture this morning. In Luke chapter 11, Lazarus, his friend, has died. And what happens is Jesus sees Lazarus' family weeping and crying. And the family is his friends. So in verse 33 it says, "When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews who came with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in his spirit and was troubled." It bothered Jesus to see people hurting. And then in verse 35 it says, Jesus wept. When Jesus' friends were going through a rough time, it made him cry. It's okay for you to weep with your friends. It's okay for you to put your arm around them when they are hurting, when they're going through a difficult time. That might not seem like much, but your compassion could be what they need to get through that difficult moment. Jesus did it. He wept with those who wept. We should be a people who weep with those that are hurting. We should reach out to those who could use some encouragement. You never know the impact that you're going to be having on their life. So my advice to all of us today is simply this: reach out to someone. Make a call. Send a text, write a card, pay a visit. You'll never know the impact that you're having on them and their life. Jesus cared about his friends. We should care about ours too. Thanks for tuning in. Have a blessed weekend.